Most people think longer sentences are harder to build, but the truth is they all follow the same structure as the simplest ones. Every English sentence in the world follows a pattern. Whether you say, I play cricket, or the scientist presented a revolutionary theory at the conference, both sentences are built using the same foundation. And once you understand this foundation, English becomes easy. Today you will learn what a sentence really is, what subject, verb, and object mean, how sentence patterns work, and how advanced English speakers build powerful sentences naturally. By the end of this video, you will be able to create strong, correct, and professional English sentences confidently. So let's begin. First, we will study about what is a sentence. So, a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete idea. It must make sense on its own. For example, I play cricket. This is a complete sentence. But if I say playing cricket, it feels incomplete. Do you know why? Because it's missing its core components. So what are the core components of the sentence? Subject, verb, and object. These are the three essential building blocks of English grammar. So, we are done with understanding what is a sentence. Now, let's move on to the subject. So, what is a subject? The subject tells us who is doing the action or who the sentence is about. In simple words, the subject is the doer. For example, I play cricket. Who plays cricket? I. So in this sentence, I is the subject. In the sentence, she reads books. Who reads books? She. So she is the subject. You get it? Now we will study about different types of subjects. First, pronouns as subjects. For example, I study, you sing, he runs, they dance. In these sentences, I, you, he, and they. These are pronouns acting as subjects. Second, nouns as subjects. For example, Kabir teaches English. The dog barked loudly. My friends are waiting. Here, Kabir, dog, friends are subjects. Understood? Now we will study about compound subjects. Sometimes a sentence can have more than one subject. For example, Kabir and Aman play football. Here, Kabir plus Aman equals to compound subject. Now we will study subject at advanced level. In advanced English, the subject is not always one word. It can be a phrase. For example, the boy wearing a black jacket is my brother. Ask, who is my brother? The boy wearing a black jacket. That whole phrase acts as the subject. So we are done with the part 1 of this video. Now moving on to the part 2, verb. What is a verb? A verb shows action, state, or occurrence. Without a verb, a sentence cannot exist. So there are mainly two types of verbs: action verbs and state verbs. Action verbs: run, eat, write, speak, and play. For example, she writes poems. Here, writes is the action verb. State verbs: those verbs which do not show action. They show condition or state. Example is am, are, seem, know, believe, love, etc. For example, he is happy. Here, is the state verb. Now we have main verb plus helping verb. Advanced sentences often contain helping verbs. For example, she is studying, I have completed my work, they will arrive tomorrow. Here, is studying, have completed, will arrive. These are verb phrases. Understood? Now we will study about why verbs are extremely important. They're important because they control the tense of the sentence. Example, I played cricket, I play cricket, I will play cricket. One small change in the verb changes the time completely. Congratulations, we are done with part 2 of the video as well. Now we will be moving to the part 3, object. So what is an object? The object receives the action of the verb. In simple words, the action happens to the object. For example, I play cricket. Ask, what do I play? Answer, cricket. So cricket is the object in this sentence. Example number 2. She reads books. Ask, what does she read? Answer, books. So here, books is the object, right? So the word books is the object. Understood? Let's study this trick. Define the object, ask what or whom after the verb. For example, if I take the sentence, they invited Rahul. You first have to identify the verb. Here, the verb is invited. Now ask the question, whom did they invite? Rahul. So Rahul is the object. Now let's do the complete breakdown of the sentence. Let's take an example. I play cricket. In this sentence, I is the subject, play is the verb, and cricket is the object. Understood? So this order is standard. It's intuitive and structures nearly 90% of active spoken English. This is called SVO structure. English mainly follows SVO order. Now we will be studying about basic sentence patterns. Let's move on to sentence patterns. These patterns are used in almost every English sentence. Pattern number 1, subject plus verb. For example, birds fly, babies cry, she laughed. These sentences do not need objects because the action completes itself. These verbs are called intransitive verbs. Pattern 2, subject plus verb plus object. For example, I eat apples, she reads books, they watch movies. These verbs need an object. These are called transitive verbs. So we are done understanding pattern 1 and 2. Moving on to pattern 3, subject plus verb plus complement. Some verbs do not pass action to an object. Instead, they link the subject to a descriptive verb called a subject complement. Descriptive word called a subject complement. For example, she is happy, he became a doctor, they look tired. The last word describes the subject. This is called subject complement. Understood? Let's move on to pattern 4. Subject plus verb plus indirect object plus direct object. This pattern looks difficult, but it's very common. For example, she gave me a gift. Here, subject is she, verb is gave, indirect object is me, and direct object is gift. To identify direct object, ask, what did she give? A gift. And to identify indirect object, ask, To whom did she give the gift? Me, right? Let's move on to pattern 5. Subject plus verb plus object plus complement. Example, they elected him captain. In this sentence, subject is they, verb is elected, object is him, and complement, which completes the meaning of the object, is captain. Here, the word captain describes the object, not the subject. Now let's do advanced sentence analysis. Let's analyze advanced sentences like real English learners. Example 1. The intelligent student answered the difficult question confidently. In this sentence, the subject is the intelligent student. Verb is answered. Object is the difficult question. And extra information is given by the word confidently. This extra information is called an adverb. It tells how the action happened. Example 2. My brother bought a new laptop yesterday. Here, the subject is my brother, verb is bought, object is a new laptop, and time expression is yesterday. You understood? This is understood, I guess, right? Now, let's move on to common structural mistakes that many people make. Even I do. Mistake number 1. She play cricket. It's wrong. Okay. Why? Because singular subjects need singular verbs. Correct is she plays cricket. Mistake number 2. Playing cricket every day. It's incomplete sentence, right? Because a sentence needs a subject and a proper verb form. So the correct form would be I play cricket every day. Mistake number 3. He is reads books. Sounds really weird, isn't it? It's wrong because two main verbs are incorrectly used together. Correct form of this sentence would be he reads books or he is reading books. Now we will learn how to build strong English sentences. Here's a powerful method. Step number 1, choose the subject. Step number 2, choose the verb. Step number 3, add the object. And step number 4, add extra details. How to build strong English sentences. Here's a powerful method. Step number 1, choose the subject. Step number 2, choose the verb. Step number 3, add the object. And step number 4, add extra details. For example, let's take I as the subject, bought as the verb, a phone as an object, and yesterday from Delhi. Add extra information, extra details. So if we add all of these, we will get a final sentence. I bought a phone yesterday from Delhi. See how easily a sentence grows, isn't it? So now we will study how simple structures evolve into polished ones, right? So basic English is she sings. Better English, she sings beautifully. Advanced English, she sings beautifully during cultural events at school. Fluent English, she sings beautifully during cultural events and impresses the audience with her confidence. This is how advanced English is built, step by step. Let's do the mini practice. We all need practice, right? To retain the information in our head. You have to pause the video and identify the subject, verb, and object. Sentence 1. The teacher explained grammar clearly. Sentence number 2. My friends organized the event. Sentence number 3. She completed her homework quickly. Take your time to identify subject, verb, and object. You have 5 seconds. Try it yourself first. I hope you would have identified. Let's check the answers. In the sentence 1, subject is the teacher, verb is explained, and object is grammar. And extra information is given by the word clearly, which is an adverb. In sentence 2, subject is my friends, verb is organized, object is the event. In sentence 3, subject is she, verb is completed, and object is her homework. I hope you got all right, isn't it? Have you got? I'm sorry, actually, I'm used to using the word isn't it at the end of every sentence, though it may not be grammatically correct everywhere, but please pardon me. I need your apologies. So, we are about to end this video. We have finished everything. Now you have to remember one thing. Every English sentence, whether simple or advanced, is built on structure. If your structure is strong, your English becomes strong. Master subject, master verb, master object. And you will start speaking English more confidently, more fluently, and more naturally. In the next video, we will learn about parts of speech, the real identity of English words. So keep learning, keep practicing, and keep improving your English every single day. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.